Could you just talk about defending CP3 and the importance that he brings to them and how you approach that?
He's an amazing player. I mean, he directs things at the offensive end. He makes his teammates better. He's extremely intelligent. He reads plays. He reads how opponents are playing you. So he can pressure defensively. He's got great hands. He can control a game at both ends of the court. So he's definitely someone we're concerned with.
Why have the Clippers made a jump defensively?
I don't know. DeAndre Jordan is a great defender. Chris Paul is a great defender, possibly both first team all defense. So, I mean, when you start with those two components out front and in the middle, that's a good place to start.
So you got a bunch of vets on the bench. Is that something we make too much of a big deal over, that veteran presence, that veteran experience?
I think if you have veterans, that means they do something well enough to stay in the league for a while, and they're talented players to be in the league, and they do something well. So there is something to experience. You look, the more veteran teams tend to win more games. So I don't want to underplay the importance of having experience, but we may or may not have a lot of playoff experience, but I think we have players who've been in the league for a while, and we'll be okay with that.
Is it weird because you've no Blake, no CJ, Dame missed a game? Does that make it harder?
Yeah, it does. I mean, the game that seems like we had everybody was the first game, but they had Lance Stevenson and Josh Smith out there. So there hasn't been, other than maybe the last game, but Blake didn't play in that. So when you look at those 4 games, it is difficult to make a true comparison of Clippers versus Blazers.
Have they changed a whole bunch though with the moving parts?
No, because they have a style of play. I mean, Chris Paul directs things. He's the key to what they do. J.J. Redick and Jamal Crawford do what they do, and their role players do what they do. So, and they do have a style of play that really hasn't changed. Some of the parts have changed, but their style of play hasn't.